Please tell me your name.
Sir, I am Sagar-Internal.
And your roll number for this exam?
My roll number is 100585.
Okay, please give me a formal introduction.
I am Sagar-Internal from Baleshwar district of Orissa. I am a postgraduate in horticulture with specialization in vegetable science from Navsari Agriculture University, Gujarat. Presently, I am serving as agriculture field officer in Bank of Baroda, and I have done my graduation in agriculture from College of Agriculture, Bhavani, Patna under Orissa University of Agriculture and Technology. My hobbies are painting and doing paper cut art, and some of my achievements are I was recognized as best performing agriculture officer for my contribution in gold loan and dairy loan under Raebareli region, and I was also awarded with best seminar presentation award for my seminar on the topic of role and management of light spectrum in vegetable crops during my post graduation.
Okay, so we will have a overall interview today. So tell me why you are interested in joining the forest service. You are already in a established service, so what is the reason?
Sir, I am fascinated towards the diversity and the dynamics of this job that this service offers. Then a sense of satisfaction after doing something for wildlife and nature that I feel, and I am also getting a chance to work in the lap of nature. I am already serving in a public sector, but in this job I will get a chance to serve in the lap of Mother Nature to conserve it. And during my working tenure as a banker, during my field works, I have done some things which inspired me or motivated me more about joining this forestry department. Like when I was posted in Bangarmo, in district of UP, there was a village, Dadiya Sunora, in the vicinity of a dry forest, where during the summer seasons, all the water bodies they used to get dry, and that village forest have very small animals like fox and swift birds, then the nilgais. Many of them even died due to lack of water. So I and another bank staff, that is banking correspondent, we decided and we recharged those water bodies by pump sets, and this also inspired many other peoples. They also contributed towards this initiative.
Okay. So what are the optionals you have chosen for this exam?
Sir, my optionals were agriculture and forestry.
Okay. Okay, so agriculture and forestry are your optional. Let us just have a discussion about that. Can you tell me about polyploidy? What is polyploidy?
Yes, sir. Sir, it is the different set of chromosomes. Depends on the set of chromosome. Means monoploid, diploid, tetraploids. So the set of chromosome, if it is a single set of chromosome, then it is monoploid. Double set, diploid, and forceps is a tetraploid. Just like mango is a tetraploid, and strawberry is an hexaploid.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That is ploidy level, sir. Ultimatum is ploidy level.
Fine. So, tell me something about the role of microbes in or the effect of microbes on the soil, especially VAM. What is the full form of VAM?
Sir, it is vascular arbuscular mycorrhiza, and VAM helps in phosphate, the P component phosphate solubilization. This enriches the soil with phosphates, P element of the, which is a major nutrient among the major NPK of the crops. And sir, the microbes are mostly these are related to the biofertilizers, sir. Like the associated ones like rhizobium, then the bacterial cell, azospirillum, and azotobacter. These are, azospirillum is a free living one. Then azolla in case of rice. These are mostly helpful in increasing the fertility of soil by biological means. Yes,
Okay. Right. So, can you tell me about agroforestry systems and some systems which are famous, or you can say popular in Orissa?
Yes, sir. Sir, the agroforestry system includes both the agriculture component and the forestry, the silviculture, mostly the woody perennial plants. This also includes the either or the poultry and other livestock management. That component is also included in agroforestry. Agroforestry types are agri-silviculture, then silvipastural, agri-silvipastural, and apiculture along with silviculture, apiculture along with silviculture, aquaculture, in which fish ponds are also nurtured with the silviculture, the plantation crops, and mixed lot type of agroforestry, in which multiple types of timber species and other forest plants are grown for different purposes and different utilization.
Okay. Can you tell me how you will measure the yield of a tree for timber, yield from a tree for timber, various formula are there?
Sorry, sir, I don't know this one.
Okay. You know about the forest working plan? So tell me something about forest working plan.
Yes, sir. Sir, presently I am unable to recall this one, sir. I have to look into this.
Okay. So, you know about the use of maps in forestry? What
Yes,
are
sir.
the types of forest maps?
Sir, I don't know. Presently, I have not gone in so much of depth because it was not my subject, sir.
Okay, it's fine.
Yes, sir.
So, government of Orissa has so many schemes
Yes, sir.
related to forests.
Yes, sir.
At least 4 or 5 you can tell me, and what is the importance of those schemes?
Yes, sir. Sir, one is Sabujo Odisha Mission,
Okay.
SOM. Then Campa, State Campa. Then National Afforestation Program, NAP.
Okay.
Then Green India Mission. And
तारा टिके ता वेबसाइट रे देखि देबे.
yes, sir.
Okay. तो पर्टिकुलर हमरो तारा स्कीम्स रहउछ.
Yes, sir.
Okay. पर्टिकुलर स्कीम्स रहउछ. So suppose आपनकर let's say Jagannath Bana Prakalpa scheme. Okay, say that that will be also, you can say that it is under the Orissa Environment Management Fund. ठीक है. Then Amma Jungle Yojana. Right. तो तापर जो central responsible scheme तो obviously सेटा bamboo mission and also रहिबो.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Green Mahanadi. Okay. तो एगुडा जोटा कि local laws उडा सेगुडा और programs उडा Orissa Bamboo Development Program. ता ऊपर दी लाइन कर रहे हैं बॉर्ड हिल प्लांटेशन प्रोग्राम.
Yes, sir.
यही गुड़ा और सब गुड़ा हम जैसे यू हैव टू इन्वेस्ट लाइक 15 मिनट्स तारा ओडिशा फॉरेस्ट वेबसाइट की जानते हो सेटी स्कीम्स जो अच्छी तारा से स्कीम्स जो बहुत पाइश है.
Okay, sir. So Odisha Forest.
जैसे कि गूगल कर दो
Odisha Forest.
orisaforest.gov.in. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that you can easily find. Right. Okay. So coming to your biodata. So tell me about your nature of your service and your roles and responsibilities. And is this your first job, or prior to that you had work experience in other organizations?
Sir, this is my first job.
Okay.
Sir, I am mostly dealing with agriculture credit in my service. I am working as an agriculture field officer. This includes both disbursal of credit and recovery of credit in agriculture and allied sectors, and mostly I am dealing with Kisan credit card, gold loans, agricultural gold loans, then dairy loans, and even priority sector loans of the bank like rural infrastructure development fund related loans. And presently I am also posted in Kanpur, where I am working as a collection efficiency officer, where mostly I am dealing with the pre-NPA recovery part.
Okay. So you are in recovery, collection and recovery also. That would be a rather difficult task to do. So generally, what are the reasons for default of payment by the farmers, and based on your experience, what % of that would be willful default?
Sir, mostly out of my experience, what I have known, that mostly farmers are unable to pay the term loans. That is when they have to pay EMIs. So they perform better when they are given with working capitals like Kisan credit card, where they have to pay after 6 months or 12 months after completion of their cropping period. These type of loans they pay better, and the simple concept is they pay the money, pay the EMIs or the total money by selling their own products, their one season crop they pay, and they again take the money from banks, they again borrow the money by paying the interest, rather than when they have to pay monthly EMIs, they mostly default. And there are many other reasons, that like under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, many of the crops are not covered. So many times due to natural calamities and other reasons also they bear losses, due to which they do not pay the EMIs and loans get NPA.
So what would be a solution to that?
Sir, my suggestion is that mostly they must be given as working capital. The loans provided to them must be as a working capital, and the tenure of their repayment must be decided as per the crops. Mostly they are dealing with the production of farm production. So mostly it must be regularized so that they have to pay only after the production of the crop, not before that. And the loan part also must include some portion for their family maintenance and farm maintenance apart from their production credit.
Okay. Right. So, what about the recovery part? Like, are the loans which are given to farmer are like collateral-free loans or they are normal loans?
Sir, mostly they are collateral-free loans. Their properties are only hypothecated. Banks only hypothecate them. They do not take it as a collateral.
Okay.
These are mostly their crops are hypothecated, and the lands are just they are marked on bank's name. Just they are marked on bank name. It is not as a collateral that we don't keep them as mortgage, sir.
Okay. Right. So, can you tell me in your banking terms, what do you mean by priority sector lending, and is agriculture a priority sector?
Yes, sir. Agriculture is a part of priority sector lending. Priority sector, it mostly have 10 types of priorities, and agriculture is a part of it. Priority sector mostly deals with all the components. Priority sector is a very important component of our public sector banks, because priority sector deals with mostly the livelihood of most of the peoples who are not rich, or the labor class, who are being the labor class, or who are an important part of the society, but they do not get so much of remuneration, or they are not high level earners. So to fulfill their basic needs, their income needs, their community needs, their dwelling places, all these components comes under priority sector. It mostly includes farmers, laborers, and even the peoples below poverty line who may have lands or do not have lands.
Okay. So, what is the attitude of the PSBs to the farmers? Are they sympathetic towards them, or if I can say, they are interested in giving loans to the farmers, or just because a certain percentage has been mandated by the government that at least this much you have to give, so they are giving in that way?
Sir, out of the total lending, 40% is mandated under the priority sector loans,
Okay.
which even includes diversion for agriculture also. And being a PSB, we are always there to serve the priority sector peoples, because the main reason for nationalization was to serve the priority sector, to reach all the villages, to serve the priority sector, sir. Recently, what happens? What are the reasons that for which priority sectors they are not refusing, but not willfully they are providing loans? Because of the higher number of defaults, and high number of defaults in the loans, sir.
Okay. Right. So currently Olympics is going on.
Yes, sir.
So in which country? Which type of Olympics and in which country?
Sir, presently Paralympics is going on.
Yes.
Sir, I don't know the country, sir. Presently I don't know the country.
Tokyo only.
Achha, it's okay, sir. It is happening.
And today, what is India's performance?
Sir, I don't know the exact figures, but we have won gold in javelin throw by Sumit Antil, and a dispute also happened that one of our Vinod Kumar's bronze medal for discus throw, that was disqualified because of his the criteria of his limbs, or the criteria for his inability.
Okay.
And this by far I have heard that this is the best performance during the Paralympics till
Only
date.
one gold?
No sir, we have won many golds, but sir, presently I remember only one, sir.
Which was the first gold that we won in Paralympics?
Sir, in the table tennis, Bhavina Ben Patel.
That
That
was
is silver.
the first
Sorry, sir, that was silver one. That was silver medal. Bhavina Ben Patel for table tennis.
And first gold medal?
Sir, I am unable to recall, sir, presently.
Yeah, one female shooter, she got it, no?
Sir, unable to recall the name, sir.
Yeah, okay. You know, this is also okay. Do you think that the gold medalists in the Paralympics should be awarded the same amount as the government of India and many state governments awarded their Summer Olympics winners?
Yes, sir, I definitely support that because they, for me, they set a criteria of discipline, and also they give motivation that you can do anything apart from your disability. You still can achieve a lot. That motivation they provide us, and they are doing maximum effort. They must be appreciated, and this should be given, sir. I truly support that, sir.
Okay. And what about the Summer Olympics? Tell me the role of Orissa in India's performance in the Summer Olympics.
Sir, Odisha's role was very vital. We have won 2 silvers. We gave 5 athletes we represented 5 athletes for the Summer Olympics, Tokyo.
5?
5 athletes, sir.
What was the name?
One is Datti Chand, sprinter. Although she did not qualify for the mains, but then the 2 players from Indian in the representing Indian men's hockey team who bought silver for us, they were Amit Rohit Das and Birendra Lakra, and the female ones Deep Grace and Namita Tapo.
Okay. And
sir, and
any other direct or indirect role Odisha played?
Yes, sir. Odisha played a very vital role in the Olympics by sponsoring the Indian male and female hockey team, and it has also further extended its sponsorship for next 10 years. Because previously the hockey team was not sponsored, where the sponsorship was taken away, and they were facing issues regarding the sponsorship. Then our state government came to the rescue.
Before Orissa, who was the sponsor? Before Orissa, who was the sponsor of the hockey team?
Sir, I had read that, but unable to recall at this moment, sir.
Was it Sahara India?
Sir, I think it was something else, sir. Sahara, it was not Sahara India, I think.
Okay, just then check them. Okay, who was the hockey sponsor before this? Before this, that. Also, you can add that the gold medalist, okay, javelin thrower, he practiced in Kalinga Stadium, okay, and special, facilities and all were provided by the state, okay, for his practice before the Olympics, which he has acknowledged.
Yes,
So
sir.
set up a ad. Right.
Kalinga Stadium.
Hockey is first, And second is that Neeraj Chopra had
Practice in Kalinga Stadium.
Yes, in Kalinga Stadium. That was, of course, the special request of the Indian Army, and he was serving in the army. So he is serving in the army rather. So, okay. Do you know what is his rank?
Yes, sir. Previously, he was a it is commissioned under other ranks, JCO, Junior Commissioned Officer.
Yes. And now?
Sir, now
has he been promoted?
Hopefully, I think, sir, he has been promoted, but I don't know the rank, sir.
Okay. What is the first rank? Do you know what is the first rank in the army?
Sir, lieutenant. It starts from lieutenant.
Is it still there? Second lieutenant?
Sir,
or directly they are becoming captain?
I do not remember that,
okay,
sir.
Just check that. Okay, but of course you cannot check everything in the work. So,
sir, was it
now coming to some situational questions. Suppose you're an SCF officer, okay, and very important file has been entrusted to you by your senior. You need to give that file in a government office, it's confidential file. So you take, and when you are taking that file and going in your official vehicle along with the driver, so few people they wait you and they hold you and your driver, okay, at gunpoint, and they ask you to give the file. What are you going to do then?
Sir, I will tackle the situation as the situation is. I will see how many persons are there and whether I am armed or not at that time. And
suppose you are not armed. Why would a SCF be armed when he is going to give a file to a department or something?
Yes, sir.
You are not armed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you do not have access to arms at that time and place. In that case, what are you going to do? And they have kept both of you on gunpoint. They are asking to give the file.
Sir, at that point, if I am at gunpoint, I may have to give that file, and then if I am able to escape that situation, then I'll firstly inform all my senior officials and the local police. Because if I will not survive, then also they will get the file, sir.
Yes. They can still, if you say fight or something, they have weapons, they can still injure and take up the file.
Yes, sir.
And there is also probability that even after taking the file from you, they can injure you.
Yes, sir.
But then, the best optimal selection of the choices would be to give them the file. So these are situational questions, there is nothing like a right, wrong here. Okay, whatever you say, you have to justify it.
Yes,
that
sir.
is the most important thing. Okay. Okay, the justification is fine. Your overall this thing is good.
Sir.
Okay, overall performance. But content-wise, your style of speaking is good. Okay. Content, please work on it.
Yes, sir.
Presentation and all is very good. Okay. But content, because content is basically how you have to read those things. Okay. You don't have to go for a book or something, just to sit in front of the internet and you will easily get all these things in the website itself.
Yes, sir.
OrissaForest.gov.in.
Sir, actually I am getting what I am facing problem. Sir, Udia rate concentration कर period.
Okay, just a minute.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Because the recording is
Yes,
going
sir.
on. So you can, if you want to, I'll just give you the feedback.
Okay, sir.
Okay, after that you can say, or if it is very general, then you can say
Yes,
in
sir.
camera also. No problem. So first thing is that just work on your optionals. Means optionals means mains वोड़ा पढ़ना नहीं. So each term है अच्छी तारा दीपदमु कोई परिस्थिति.
Yes, sir.
Like polyploid you give the answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but forest working plan components पचारालो कि forest mensuration rate अपना केमती total yield बार करिवे तो तार formulas अच्छे होगा तीन
Yes,
चार
sir.
गोटे की दिटा को कहीं करे. Okay,
Sir.
so work on optionals आउ हला state government schemes because जैसे मैंने दिखे बेसी interested था ने no have to look for any source it आपका website रे सो दे दीजिए.
Okay, sir.
Just browse through
Yes,
and you get all the schemes. Okay.
Yes,
So as you marking करेगा, I will give you 130 out of 200.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So you try to push it up to 150, 160.
Sir. Yes, sir.